I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I won't fortune for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
All right, let us know who we got in the Chicago way today.
Korporate, artist and entertainer from Chicago, you feel?
For sure. How are you feeling, my guy?
Man, tired as hell. I had a long day. Just finished the next episode. Black Chicago Be Like part 119, part 6. So I'm trying to get that edited and dropped for Friday.
All right. And I love the fact that it's multiple parts to that episode because it reminds me of Black Chicago Be Like part 106, if I'm not mistaken, and it's 12 parts
105.
too. Damn,
21 parts.
21 parts. Oh, wait, I'm thinking about the one with Daphne.
Okay.
The one with Cookie. 21 parts. All right. But yeah, though, you just broke down how you feeling. You're pretty much tired. And trust and believe, I understand.
Yes,
we may do two different things, but it requires a lot of time-consuming attention. And on top of that, quality. Nothing matters more than quality.
You know that.
But overall, though, it's been officially a year now since I've been doing interviews, and to finally get to this point where we can sit face to face and have a nice conversation, I definitely do appreciate you being willing to sit down with me.
Man, the pleasure is all mine, and congratulations.
And now let's get it started. You could have been on DJU again. You could have been on 16 Shot 'em again. You could have been on Drea O again. You could have been on Truth Teller. I am not certain that you've been on there before.
I haven't.
Okay, Truth, you gotta talk to my boy here. You could have been on Corporate Media Cartel. You could have been on No Jumper again. Yeah, I definitely seen you there more than once. But you're fucking with the way today, and I appreciate you for allowing me to pull up on you.
Man, a pleasure.
Of course. But now, even though it's safe to say you are one of the biggest and best representatives for Chicago, 1 million followers and counting, we still got people that doesn't understand the history behind you. So let's break it down. Where did it all start off with you in your roots? What side of the city are you from?
Over east.
The east side of Chicago. Let me guess. Terrortown?
I did stay in Terrortown for a little second, 78 to Colfax.
Yeah, that's that infamous spot.
Terrortown / No Limit.
Yes, that's the first thing they always say. So when you do let people know that, do they automatically classify you as someone who is associated with No Limit?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I used to stay in the pocket over there on 71st and Drexel. A lot of my earlier content you could see, for example, Gary Coma in the background. You could see me over east, over there by Colfax, like by Marquette, I think Margaritas. That Margaritas pizza place over east. It's a corner store right next to it. I done actually went in there and did some scenes on some Chicago niggas be like shit. So I done moved around. I used to stay on 113th and One Wharf. I graduated from Coiler, so I done been different spots in the city. I used to stay in the Ward too, on 79th and Honorary and 79th and Wood.
So you've been in numerous areas growing up.
Oh God.
And you want to know something that I like about you? You do not do drugs. So as much as I like to say you were as young as everybody, and I definitely can say you are. When you reveal your age to people, people will be shocked and amazed. So remind everybody how old you are.
I'm 36 years old.
You do not look nothing like it.
Gotta take care of yourself.
Yes, indeed. Which is why you're drinking water and not liquor. I'm telling you, man. You did not when I took note on your birthday and everything, I'm like, he probably like 23, 24.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, wait, what the fuck? that caught me so off guard. And as you see, a lot of people will be shocked when you just break down your age and everything. Because a lot of people they say you do not look like you're in your 30s.
Not for sure.
Yeah. So for everybody that's in my generation, keep in mind I'm 21 here. This is what you're supposed to look like when you're in your 30s. A lot of you will not look that way if you keep doing those perks.
Trying to tell y'all living too high. Y'all got to stop that shit. Stop what you're doing. Health is wealth. The purpose is to be around for as long as possible, to make as much money as possible, to take care of you and yours.
And the last thing you do want to take is something that can kill you in the future.
For sure.
But yeah, though, let's break it down, though. So, growing up in like multiple areas of Chicago, which one would you say? Well, it's pretty clear. You would say you still represent the East Side the most, right?
For sure.
All right. And when it comes down to being,
I was out west for elementary.
Oh, so you was over there. Okay.
Was, yeah.
So you probably had a chance to attend the Fifis that was on the block, right?
During the elementary school years, I was outside a lot, but I wasn't like in the streets. Like I think back then, motherfuckers was just actually outside playing. We was hooping in the alley. We was riding our bikes, like, you know what I'm saying, running up and down the block. I was running all up and down Madison. Like, you know what I'm talking about, outside from the very top of the day. Mama, go, got us dressed, out. And then we came in at nighttime, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that was during a time where motherfuckers was actually just enjoying life as a child, I want to say. Life was still happening around me. I remember times where the dope boys on the block would be like, hey, y'all go in the house. You know, now that I'm older, I know it was because motherfuckers was finna spin. Like, but I didn't realize that. I was just, motherfuckers just did what they said. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing few times, you know, motherfuckers would be on the block serving the rocks in the Flamin' Hots bag. You know what I'm saying? They'll put the woo-wops in the Flamin' Hots bag, put it on the curb, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers pull it, like, you feel me? Like, but I was too young to understand what was going on. But growing up in the 90s was just straight enjoying life for real, like playing. Motherfuckers got the bike, walking that bit, like, you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. So yeah, it was a great time.
For sure. And I never met nobody in the 1990s and anything like that, but I like to say I respect those dope boys. And the reason why I say that is because the fact that D would tell you to go in the house, but they didn't have to explain why, and y'all just did it, that goes to show that these guys had a good mind, and not just like, even though they had what they had going on, they still was thoughtful about who was around them, especially the adolescents and everything like that. So I respect that you were able to mention that, because I don't be hearing about a lot of they telling the kids to go in the house because they don't have to say this is gonna happen. It's like either you go in the house or whatever happens, and wrong place, wrong time. But it sounds good. I like the sound that they were caring and everything. And I also like how you mentioned that you was able to be a child and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel like Chicago lost its way since then? Because nowadays, when I see anyone that's around, look, I'm 21, but when I see younger than me, like 16 to 21 and everything, I find it hard to look at them as a child. Do you feel like Chicago's lost its way since then?
I think things got more critical. You got to keep in mind, elementary school years for me was the 90s. You know what I'm saying? 95, 96, 97, 98. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was a whole different time. Chicago really took a different turn as far as what the youth had to deal with, I want to say, starting 2010, 2011. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide, it had worldwide attention. 2012, 2011 type shit. So, I mean, at a certain point, shit just got different. And I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, you've seen different interviews where motherfuckers was speaking on when the streets changed.
I have.
I know I didn't watch several of LA Gang. LA Gang on Instagram. I watched several of his story times where he was just talking about shit, so on and so forth, and a few other, you know what I'm saying, drill rappers that was telling their stories. So yeah, you know, it was just a certain point when shit just got different.
Yes, it did. But we still have kids that are kids and everything. So it's good to see how regardless of my age or your age, it's still amazing to see how there is still children out there, and that's reminding us of who we once were. At least the ones that's not active in the wrong activities.
For sure.
But I'm pretty sure there's another thing that you may not. I think you may be aware of this because this is mostly a Chicago thing, from what I've heard. I've done research on other rappers, and one by the name of Tay Capone. And one thing he said before, it was gang banging, it was school banging, meaning my school was into your school. Now you made it clear just now that you were not in those street activities, and that's a nice thing to hear, considering how a lot of people I met were. But even people who were not in street activities, they still had school banging going on, but just with sports and everything. So did you ever have any heavy competition against another school just because it's so fat that this is like school rivalries or anything like that?
Yeah, I experienced it. Yeah, definitely. Tay Capone, that's LA Gang on Instagram.
That is definitely LA Gang.
Yeah,
wow, I thought you was talking about another broadcaster.
Oh no, yeah, LA
Tay
Gang.
Capone, LA Gang on Instagram.
Yep, I watched several of his woo-wops, but shit, I remember cause I went to Corliss and what was it? Hopper used to be getting down on motherfuckers that went to Carver. And at Corliss, I was in the finance academy, and we had to wear green shirts. But Carver also wore green as well. So I didn't have motherfuckers press me because they thought I went to Carver type shit. I didn't have motherfuckers. I had some motherfuckers get down on me on 95th. At the train station from Hopper whole time. And the fact that I had a green shirt is what even had them approach me. But once they figured out I didn't go to Carver, they still got down on me, robbed me right there. That was my junior year in high school. Yep, robbed me right there at 95th. And that's an overly populated location.
Yes,
everybody was minding their business. Ain't nobody say shit, ain't nobody do nothing. Everybody just kept going shit. I was selling CDs or candy at the time. And I remember I had a laptop case full of candy. They took that. I had a pocket full of singles. It was a Friday, so I had made a killing that week. They took that shit, and I remember they took my my Air Force Ones. I had some mid tops with the strap hanging on that bitch. They took them motherfuckers. I remember that.
And it was all because of the school you went to.
That's what got their attention. But after that, it wasn't even about that no more.
Oh.
It was like, nah, we want what you got, shit. Your ass took it type shit.
Over whooping.
Over whooping. They definitely over whooping.
Yep.
Shout out to FYBJ, man. For sure.
Of course. Yo, as a matter, keep that in mind. Let me stick on topic here. But sticking to the school topic and everything, did you ever get into any athletic activities?
I remember I wanted to try for the basketball team. I had to do a chore, and my mama ain't let me go try out for it. But I've never been on any team for real. I'm not really the best at sports. I don't really have time to perfect my craft. As a lot of people know, I'm not really one of the better performing players on the court at the celebrity basketball games in Chicago. But if I ever did take the time to actually practice, I'd be a fucking problem. Anything that I practice and actually try to work on, like I master that shit. But as far as sports, like I'm not really the best. Now, if motherfuckers do like a football thing or something though, or flag football, I fuck niggas up for real on that. Now I get dirty, like I get, you feel me, like but motherfuckers ain't did no football shit. So maybe I throw a celebrity football game.
I was just about to ask you, do you want me to test that theory?
Oh God, man, look. But that was clever, G.
All right, say less. We gonna talk about that. All right, and speaking of flag football, and yeah, though that actually reminds me of something. It's been times where it's been all-star weekends and everything like that, and maybe celebrity basketball games and things like that. And you were participants of those events, and I'm pretty sure it was a time where you have done a football event with the other celebrities, right? Or am I mistaken?
Not football.
Okay, it was something different. All right, then maybe that's something I gotta do more research on. But yeah, I knew you was like you do a lot of events and everything to my knowledge and everything. So when I see you with these type of events, it's like, he may be athletic. We just don't know yet.
Wait, you say attended or like played?
Attended and participated in.
Just attended. I Circle City Classic.
Okay.
I think recently.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, last time I was there, they show a lot of love on field activity. I think if I'm not mistaken, Central State won. If I'm not mistaken, Central State won, and I actually went there for a couple years, so that was cool. I got to chill with them and shit like that. Maybe it was the year before or something like that. Central State went against it was a down south team they went against. I was there and they did their shit.
Okay. All right. Now, any final topics about growing up in Chicago or the area that you're from, or even the school?
Well, I mean, shit, yep. Elementary school, Spencer. It was just very Chicago. It was a beautiful time, though. The 90s was a beautiful time. For real. Humble beginnings. Man, motherfuckers ain't half. But my mama did the best that she could always. Along with my stepfather, for sure. My pops is a goofy. It be like that sometimes. But other than that shit, motherfuckers just push through for real. Oldest out of 9. So yeah, type shit.
All right. Oldest of 9. As of 9 siblings?
9 of us total, yeah.
And you're the oldest. Okay. All right. For some reason, I did not take you to be the oldest. But that goes to show looks can be deceiving.
And even then, like, what's one reason why you would figure that I may not be the oldest?
Because of how young you look?
Type shit. Nah, for sure. Yeah, I've been I think it's contributed to me being a good parent as well. I've had to just be almost take on I've had to give parental energy, looking over my, siblings and so on and so forth. I'm the only one that's here. They moved in 2005. My mom and them moved down south. They got tired of Chicago. So I'm the only one that's here.
I don't blame them. But I also understand.
For sure.
Yeah. And another thing about you that a lot of people may not notice and everything is that you make sure that when you present yourself, you make sure you present yourself in a way that may be entertaining, but when people meet you, you see how serious and very intelligent you are.
Yeah, for sure. I think that throw people off sometimes.
I'm telling you, it throw people off.
Yeah, they be expecting me to be playing or something like that.
And that is where they're mistaken at. And that's something I took note on too. For myself, at least, I could say.
I'm telling motherfuckers, there's no way that I would have been able to accomplish as much as I have if I wasn't disciplined and if I played too much. There's no way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do agree with you on that part.
For sure.
Yeah. But let's actually talk about that. 9 siblings, and everyone has the same mother and father?
Same mother, 3 different pops.
Amongst
same
us.
Nah, yeah.
Okay. Salute to the OG for that one.
For sure, real nigga.
And tell me something. 9 siblings. And all boys or boys and girls?
I got one little brother. The rest is girls.
One younger brother. Okay. Talk about luck.
For sure.
But all right. You're the oldest, and I'm pretty sure having 8 other siblings underneath you and everything, I'm pretty sure it's very hard to set the example because it's like a Brady Bunch. We're just gonna be honest. It's like different personalities, different views of life, perspective, and different ways of wanting to approach it in their own manner and everything. And as the oldest, and I'm the oldest by the way, it's like it's told that you have to set the example. And I'm pretty sure setting the example was not something that was always easy, wasn't it?